My name is Brian Fee, and I've been painting for maybe about 30 years. The work that I was doing prior to this body of work was mostly using symbols that represented eternity. Relatively recently, within the last couple of years, I've seen those images start to look like figures, human figures, and so I began to draw human figures in the same kinds of compositions as these abstract images that I was doing. They started looking like the figures that populate Last Judgment paintings. In other words, they look like the figures that were being pulled up into heaven or being pushed down into hell or struggling or reaching or helping or cowering. When I heard about this commission that was going to be done for this conference, that the subject was about justice. Of course, the Last Judgment is a time of final justice. So that idea, in a visual level, how that can be represented with these rising, swirling designs, that interests me. The narrative is springing from an aesthetic idea. It's springing from a visual idea of a sort of timeless and universal in-between place. I feel like we're heading in that direction. I feel like someday, we'll see fully. There's a beauty in these figures that I really like, and there is a sexuality in them that I really like. I would say unintended, but welcomed. That there is a lot of place in the Christian faith and the scriptures where, lover imagery is used to help us understand our relationship with God and with Christ, and that we're His bride, The idea of this project is more about the way that these images are interacting with the space of the Fuller campus. Rather than being in a frame on a wall somewhere, they're really meant to be outdoors, larger than life size. They're also going to be not on obvious places. They're not going to be like on the main, center wall. They're really going to be sneaking up on you. You're going to see rising behind some bushes or under a staircase a figure, or one of these images of an ascension or of a descension. Behind the bushes, it will be rising up on a wall, and in one particular case is a female figure falling backward. Her expression is this, arm on her head and all that, but that's gone. You have to step into the bushes to discover that, because it's going to be in back. And it's almost an invitation to say, okay, in these hidden places, what's happening? So that the space adds to the metaphor of what the pictures are about.